Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello. My name is Loey, or should I say Charlie? Charlie and Baggy here. We are ghost hunting today at the Hazbin Hotel.
Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel. Your last desperate attempt at salvation starts here.
Just kidding, we're ghost hunting at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel, but it could be the Hazbin Hotel. The last time you guys saw us on this channel going ghost hunting was when we were in Japan, which literally feels like yesterday, but was like half a year ago. The girls had to come back and do some more ghost hunting. And for the first time ever, we're doing ghost hunting in cosplay too. I don't know why we've never done this.
Because look at me. I haven't even made it to the beginning of the video.
That honestly, literally getting in here and being in face paint and like all of the layers that I'm in and makeup won't stay on my left eye, I'm like, oh, maybe this is actually why I've never ghost hunted in cosplay, because oh my God, is it exhausting. I don't know how you do this on a daily basis.
Sweaty girl.
The Millennium Biltmore Hotel is a really hotel in...
Exactly.
Really hotel. It's a really hotel.
I wasn't gonna stop you. I understood exactly what you meant.
I appreciate it. It's a really hotel.
Yeah.
So the Millennium Biltmore Hotel is a really, really old hotel in downtown Los Angeles. And just like, honestly, a lot of other LA hotels that have a haunted history, weirdly, or just are like from old Hollywood era of LA. This place used to host the Oscars for many years, which just passed actually in the year of 2024. But this has been the home to so many like big moments in Los Angeles history. So maybe it's unsurprising that there are so many ghost stories that come out of it.
That makes a lot of sense. It's so fancy downstairs. We waddled in looking looking like a Homestuck knockoffs. And everybody was just gagged, like gagged to death, like not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
I contacted them in this video to apologize.
I'd like to formally apologize to the staff of the Biltmore Hotel for showing up and checking in looking like this. However, maybe they thought that we were just among many of the creepy crawlies going around this place, because when I tell you there are many a strange ghost sighting. We have a little boy who roams around the 10th floor hallway. We're on the 8th floor, so we probably won't see him, but there's also, apparently, people have claimed seeing a faceless little boy on the roof of the hotel specifically. Like seeing a young child, but like a smooth face, no features, no nothing. He doesn't ever have anything to say, apparently.
I would love to see that.
Honestly,
I would love to see him.
I've been reading all these stories and nobody's like, I tried to talk to him. Like, I want to know. Does he have anything to say? Can he say anything? The original story that I'm seeing comes from somebody who worked at the hotel. This is an article from the Corsair. I will link it down below. But a person who works the gift shop, or at least used to, in the Biltmore Hotel, said there was a story about a guy who came to fix the air conditioners and he had to go to the rooftop. He ends up going and sees a boy with no face and ended up literally leaving the building screaming. So they had to find another maintenance company because he wouldn't come back. This story comes from an employee of the hotel who used to work in the gift shop. Angel Alof, who used to work in the gift shop. I think that this was like an article where they were interviewing different employees of the hotel to see if it was haunted. So that's a story that supposedly comes straight from somebody who worked here. And there are other stories. Another person who worked here, a housekeeper named Alicia, said, people say a lot of things. I haven't seen anything, but coworkers tell me a lot. They say a fiance died here and her ghost appears in the hallways. I'm
crying. What a terrible source. She's like, I've seen nothing, actually. Like, what?
She said, I haven't seen anything, but somebody once said they saw a ghost.
Yeah, like what?
I did see a lot of stories like that. Like somebody said like, oh, an employee died last year and people say they can still see him roaming the halls, like walking around and stuff. But not very specific, not very specific at all. Okay, Other employees say that they hear laughing inside of the crystal ballroom when they're like alone cleaning. And down in accounting, they say they see a ladylike shape walk by. The ladylike shape could be, and might be rumored to be, the spirit of one very, very infamous hotel guest. I didn't know until literally we walked into the door that this was the last known place where Elizabeth Short, aka the Black Dahlia, was spotted before she was found dead, which is like crazy to think about. Like, I've heard that story so many times and never really put, I know it was LA, but I never put two and two together that like this was the hotel, you know?
That's my biggest beef with paranormal ghost situations. We've talked about this on our podcast. I'm like, why would she be here?
Why would she choose to
Why
be
would
here
she be here?
Out of everything ever, why would she choose to just be in a hotel she happened to be staying at in Hollywood? Like, not her family home.
Like, I've always gotten the impression ghosts don't choose.
Yeah.
Because why would any of them choose
Yeah.
to be trapped in a house? Like, I would choose to just be outside.
Why wouldn't you choose to be at Disneyland?
Yeah,
if I was a
like,
ghost and I had a choice, yeah. I have to assume that if she is here, she can choose.
Yeah,
because why would she
Google
choose
Maps.
to be here?
It's just like, it has to be a named location or can drop you. Would you say you're feeling a ghostly presence? No, ghostly
Which
presence.
is kind of,
Okay.
I'm really hoping that changes because you guys know I quite literally think everything's haunted. I literally FaceTimed you earlier today and said, you will not believe the paranormal thing that happened to me at the house, because I just feel like I am constantly very sensitive to stuff like this. But like the minute I walked into the hotel, I don't know if it's because I was so acutely aware of being a clown and I was just hyper focused on that, but I literally don't feel anything spooky ooky. We're in just a normal, nice room. I'll give you guys the lay of the land here in a minute. But it doesn't feel creepy crawly. I feel like it's just a totally normal, nice hotel. I know it has a lot of history, so that's really cool. Maybe
sure.
I'll feel differently as it gets later and we get into the night and we're ghost hunting and stuff. But what do you think? Any vibes?
I never catch a vibe. I never catch a vibe. But I don't even trust my lack of vibe, because the only time I've ever experienced anything leaning towards the paranormal was in Anguilla.
Yeah.
On a brand trip.
Yep.
So who's to say?
When we
Who
were
knows?
never expecting it, not looking for it at all. It just literally found us. I think a lot of the times that's how paranormal stuff is it just creeps up on you. But I'm kind of hoping that because we came here in search of ghosts, that if they are here, they will come out for us. I have friends who have ghost hunted here. They've gotten some really, really interesting results from this hotel. Very mixed. Some people get absolutely nothing. Some people get like really weird stuff. Like,
Interesting.
Like full-blown voices on the spirit box. So
You're also dressed as a hellspawn, so that might help. That
it might help. They might see me and be like, Hazbin Hotel. I love that show.
I spent this entire video looking at you like this because I can't see out of this eye. Anytime I try to look forward, like, I know I'm going slightly cross-eyed, so I've just been sat here like
bombastic side eye.
I would honestly take it off. I feel no commitment to this, but like, oh, the eye's not done. Oh, she's naked.
And so, in half Hazbin Hotel cosplay, we must indeed now ghost hunt. I'm ready to get into it though. Like, honestly, there aren't like too many really specific stories that I have. It's just like those couple of ghosts. You know the hotel haunting stories. It felt like somebody like woke me up in the middle of the night. Ooh, I thought I saw something in the mirror. Somebody said like they took a photo of their empty room and then later looked back and there was a woman in the corner, but where's the photo? It's not online.
Right.
Why wouldn't they post it?
I want to dress up like a specter and scare people at paranormal hotels so bad.
Ooh.
I don't know why this isn't something I ever considered. Walking into this hotel in like this, horrifying. I'll never forget it. But haunting the patrons of a haunted hotel as like a oh my god, sorry. I literally just acted like that was your hair and I ripped it out of your head.
Can you imagine if my wig
I was
just
like,
went
holy
back?
fuck. She had no reaction. Like, that was crazy. I
It's
just
really
yanked.
pinned down. It's really pinned down. But no, I like that though. I like the
peeking
idea
around
of
the
like,
hallway corner. That's so funny. And then scurrying away. Imagine like knocking on someone's door and scurrying down the hallway and like just peeking your creepy little face out, like Uncanny Valley makeup, and then just
Uncanny Valley makeup.
They would never forget it.
Quick escape. They'd never forget it. And it would be so funny to do that and then read the Yelp reviews
I
after.
know.
Well, spirits, if you are with us at this moment in time, we would like to communicate with you. We do have some fun toys to use. We have a spirit box. This is a different one than we used last time.
I don't recognize this one.
This is my big boy because I didn't want to bring headphones this round. I don't know if it's a better radio. I don't know if it's a better speaker. I've always had better results on this one, but we're gonna try out a spirit box which just scans through different radio frequencies, and the theory is that spirit's supposed to be able to poke through and use what's being played on the radio to like give out messages and stuff. I've had kind of mixed, I guess, results with spirit boxes, but I do think that they're really, really, really interesting. We also have a tried and true, you like spirit rods, you like the dowsing rods, right?
Yeah, I like staring at them.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little game to keep it straight.
Yeah, it is. My hands are always so shaky too, I can never quite do it, but
I like them because it allows me to be a party pooper. Every time I've used them in a group setting, I'm just holding it perfectly straight.
Yeah,
I don't move. And everyone's like, well, and I'm like, yeah, well,
nothing's happening. We also have a REM pod, which is something that's very new to me and is also new to you guys. I don't think I've ever used it on this channel. We'll see how much this ends up getting used, but if you can hear that sound, it knows when it's being touched, and then it also, can you see that? It lights up. Ooh, here's my eye.
Giving Chuck E. Cheese all the different,
right?
Where'd all the lights go? Okay. Oh,
yeah, it's like when you like get around it, that's when they start lighting up. So it's kind of cool. We might end up popping that back there and see what kind of results we get. Again, I haven't used this very much. I don't necessarily know too much about it, but I think it's a really interesting concept. And the cool thing about it is once it's down, like it won't beep unless something is actually around it and manipulating it. So
is it like air conditioning proof? Because you already know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming it's
we'll have to check. We'll have to check or maybe turn it off, but I don't know. I don't know. I've only used this one time and I don't really know if I got any results with it. So we also have the EMF reader. Again, kind of mixed results with this in the past, but I think that they're interesting if you are mindful, I guess, about where they're placed. Like before, I've definitely put one of these down and been like, oh my God, it's going yellow all the time. And then I look back and I was like, probably because it was near something electrical. Like it's like next to something electrical. Like that's probably why it went off. But I do think they're interesting. So those are our tools of the evening. Let's see if we can catch some creepy crawlies.
I actually look so much less like your emo child without the blazer.
I don't look like your mom anymore.
No. Mommy.
I got so hot. It's kind of toasty in here. I wanted to turn off the AC. So we have the REM pod in the background. You guys will be able to hear it and probably see the lights go off if something ends up touching it or is around it. But I think we're gonna start off with the dowsing rods.
Dowsing rods.
If there's anybody here who wants to communicate with Charlie and Vaggie from Hazbin Hotel, please cross the rods for yes. That's a cross for yes. Hello. Using the rods, could you point to the direction in the room where your energy is? I moved a little bit on that. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Could you stop? Thank you. I appreciate that. So you're back there. That's so cool. Well, thank you so much for letting us know that. That's actually the first time I've heard that go. Like before when I've used it, it was going off like the whole time. Like there was no break. That's kind of cool. Okay. Are you young? Like, are you a kid? Oh, yes.
Do you have a face?
Do you
have a face?
Do you
Turn off all the lights in this room if you have no face.
Oh my God, wait, are you the faceless little boy? Wait, no way, no way. Hold on, I need you to do this because I think I'm shaking. I will not take that as confirmation. Are you the faceless little boy who people think that they see here? You can cross the rods. Oh. Thank you. You can move away from that now. Is that a yes? If that's a yes, can you move away now? Because the rods don't seem to be doing anything, but that went off right then.
The rods, I control the rods.
You control the rods.
I control the ghosts.
I probably also control the rods. I'm just shakier with less.
I really like them. They're like a little game. Like I love just holding them straight.
Is it like a challenge to hold them really straight?
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you like being in this hotel? Do you like hanging out with people? Maybe scaring people a little bit? Doing some spooky stuff? We think that would be fun, personally. Especially
an idea.
If I was a kid, imagine being Eloise at the plaza, except you're a ghost.
Except you're a
just
ghost,
run around.
you're a specter.
And you scare people. You know, the way that the rods just don't move with you truly makes me believe that I must be the shakiest person on planet Earth, because...
I do think I believe dowsing rods are 100% human.
Yeah. I mean,
Human,
just the
like-
slightest movement.
Yeah, like if I
make
wanted
them.
to, it's like, oh no, oh they're
Yeah,
crossing.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're crossing.
And there it goes.
Ah.
You can totally do it literally just based on like what your brain wants them to do.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
your muscles follow suit. But that has been interesting so far.
Yeah, she is fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you.
I just winded towards it.
Thank
Sorry.
you so much. You are fun. Can you step away now? Okay, so we know it's a kid. We know that it maybe said yes when I asked if it was the faceless little boy. Maybe.
We know it's a kid. It might have a face.
It could potentially
Just to
have a face.
recap.
I'm gonna ask again for them to point in the direction
Okay.
of the room, because I feel like for me, maybe it. Oh, okay.
It said, I'm over here.
Yeah, I literally. That's interesting.
over
Yes, you
here.
are over there. Thank you so much.
I'm curious if you moved it to a different part of the room, if it would
do
it
the
with
same.
frequency, yeah.
I can move it to this side too.
Or even like
See
over
if-
here in case there's a draft going
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Or like over there.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, let's try it. I just I could even set up my phone to see it while we record so people can see it. Well, I have the REM pod over on the desk with my phone set up as well. You can see us over there. Hello. I'm going to also, I'm curious if this will go off at all. So we have a bunch of different fun things for you to play with if you'd like to participate. So those were called dowsing rods, and you could cross them for yes, open them for no. This is an EMF reader, and if you touch this little guy, if I touch it, it doesn't do anything, but if you touch it, it might change fun colors. So we'll just kind of sit here for a sec. You could touch this if you want. You could tap the REM pod a little bit. I think it's really interesting though, if you are the faceless little boy. I'm a really big fan, like a really big fan. I don't think it's doing anything. Oh?
It's interesting. I guess, I mean, does it normally only do the one long beep, or does it normally do
No.
like the...
Usually it does, like, if it's like, it'll like go around. Like you'll hear literally like it beeping, or at least the one time I had used it, it sounded like something was like moving around
Yeah,
the way
that's
that
what I
I
thought it
was
would
moving
do.
my phone. But instead it's just doing that consistent long beep. If you are playing with the REM pod, you're doing a very good job, number one. Thank you so much for that. But could you maybe try to make some of the other colors go off? You could try to touch it in different places and see if anything happens. It could light up different colors. It's kind of cool. Kind of looks like it's from Chuck E. Cheese, which you wouldn't really understand the concept of if you're a ghost.
Wait, why?
Well, if they're a ghost from too long ago,
Oh, yeah.
they may not know what Chuck E. Cheese is. But like if they're like a 90s
Yeah.
ghost and up, if it's a recent ghost, if it's a modern day ghost, not a Victorian woman in a gown.
Imagine you were just shaking the dowsing rods and this ghost is fully an adult and you're like, you can touch it for green. It's really cool. And they're just like,
talking to it like a little kid.
Shut up.
Well, let's try out the spirit box and see if it can give us any more detail on who or what might be trying to talk with us. We tried the dowsing rods. We still have the REM pod up. I didn't really see anything with this. I don't really have a good place to put this where you guys could see it too.
I love spirit boxes.
I do too. I think they're really fun. I think it's really fun because I always hear shit and you never do.
That's true. It'll be like, "Oh," and you're like, it said I was killed in 1942. Yeah, that's Steve.
Now we have out a spirit box, our ghostly friend, our ghostly companion. If there's anyone in the room with us, can you give us a sign, give us a response?
It really said, no, I can and will not.
It said, actually, I'm not here.
Actually.
Maybe I'm not even here. Oh, I heard something. Oh, that might have just been the static, actually, now that I'm seeing each other again. I hear sounds, but I think they're just radio sounds.
Yeah.
Try. What is your name? My name is... I'm actually a cat. I think it's interesting that hasn't gone off as much since we moved it over there. The REM pod. Maybe it was something over there that was setting it off. Or maybe the ghost is back there. Ooh. Are you a boy, a man? Are you male? Are you a girly pop? Are you a lady? Oh, I'm not doing this right. I just realized. Oh, I heard something. Oh. Oh, it did a different... Did you hear that? It was like a different... Yeah, it was like one of the other lights. I guess like... Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Was that a yes for girly? Are you a lady? Are you a lady? Have I misgendered you?
This is the quietest spirit box ever.
I know. It's like nothing. Okay. What is your name? If you tell me, I can call you the right thing. My name's Loey. Whoa.
Die.
The batteries on the spirit box might be going out.
My name's Loey.
Whoa. It said live with LoeyLane.
Stop. This hotel seemingly really wants us to know it's not haunted.
Yeah. A whole lot of, except for the REM pod has been giving us some stuff, but other than that, I think it's cool that one of the other lights went off though. I haven't seen that since we've been in here. And again, I don't even know which one it is yet, but do you have anything you'd like to say? Anything you maybe want to tell us a little bit about yourself, a little about your story, any message you have? Just gonna let this run for a minute. That put me asleep.
I know.
Quiet lull of dead silence. All right, one last chance, ghosty ghoul. What is your name? Can you tell me? Using this spirit box. Maybe not, because it doesn't seem like this thing is getting any radio signal whatsoever.
No, it's weird. I've never seen it so just like
silent.
Not paranormal, yeah.
Yeah, usually there's something. I mean, even just something that like I will think is paranormal, and you're like, that's the sound of a radio.
Just like any noise though, outside of static. This is very relaxed.
So we've gotten mixed signals, I suppose, because earlier I asked if it was a kid, it said yes. I asked if it was the little faceless boy, that went off again, so maybe yes. But then when I asked if it was a lady or a girly pop, it went off again.
Concept.
It's a concept. I like that. I feel that a lot, actually.
Why carry gender into the afterlife, you know?
Completely unnecessary. Entirely unnecessary. Just be a specter, a ghoul, a ghosty.
Female, what was it? Female shaped.
A female shaped.
A female shaped form.
Oh wait! Oh my god, I forgot about these. I brought the little motion sensor cat balls. Oh my god. Before we stop, I'm gonna put those next to the REM pod and see if they go off. Wait, I should have done that earlier. Press the button on the top down. Okay. And then... Okay, yeah. And then if you just put it down, it'll stop lighting up in a second. That would be so cool if those went off. I've never used them before. It's like malfunctioning every time I do it. Never mind. I thought I had figured it out.
It's weird.
Oh, okay. If you are over there, could you maybe touch one of those cool little balls we just set up? I've never used them before. But they should work exactly the same as the REM pod. If you kind of touch them just a tiny bit, they light up. I've only seen my cats play with them, but I've never had them go off or anything during paranormal investigation. Like, I've never used them.
Do you think, question.
Yes.
When you're ghost hunting,
Yes.
we explain to you lovely people what everything does, and then you re-explain it to the ghost every time.
Every single time, yeah.
Do you assume they're not listening?
No, I don't. I literally assume that they come into the room once I like invite their energy in and I re-explain this stuff as if they're like a brand new person in the room. Like, here's how to use it. I don't know why. I just always have done that.
Huh.
All right, let me try to ask some questions with the REM pod then, since that's quite literally, other than like my spirit rod, which I don't know how legit that was. That's the only thing we've gotten so far.
The REM pod is definitely...
The REM pod is REM podding.
Yes. Maybe the ghost just likes that best.
Maybe it does. Honestly, it's kind of cool. Did you stay at this hotel for a prolonged period of time? Did you ever stay at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel? Maybe attend the Oscars here? Maybe go up to the rooftop?
You want it to be that little faceless
I want it to be
voice
that
around.
faceless
And I
voice so
agree,
bad.
same.
I want it to be the faceless boy so badly. Are you from LA? Are you from Los Angeles? Do you like when people come in and try to chat with you? Is it fun to talk, or do you like it at all? Maybe it got sick of me. It's like, this girl is trying to get me in so many different directions. I'm gonna turn everything off, but I'm gonna give you one more second. If you want to communicate, if you could just make that little REM pod or those fun little cat toys next to it go off, I'll know you want to keep chatting. But if not, I don't want to bug you. We got some beauty sleep to catch up on too.
This is your last chance?
This is your last chance, ghost. But we do appreciate you talking with us as much as you have, you know. Hopefully you enjoy the sleepover. We will enjoy the sleepover. I'm ready to take this makeup off.
Oh my god.
After a while, the face paint just starts to become like so like...
Flush the ghosts of my dead skin.
I'm gonna take that as an I'm done though. Like, it is interesting because when it was back here and it was going off really consistently, I kind of almost wondered if there was something on a timer or if it would beep like every minute or so. And I've never seen that with the REM pod, but like I was curious if it was on some kind of setting. And to have it over here and for it still to go off intermittently, but not nearly as much as it did back there, it's just really interesting. Was there something here that left the room, or was that just interfering with like, was it the lights? Was it like something, was there a draft? Like, was it something
Or is it a
around?
random timer?
Or is it just a random, does it just go
every
off?
2 minutes? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's, you know, 2 minutes, then
Yeah.
5 minutes, and whatever.
It's interesting though. I like using different stuff like this. They just
Yeah,
feel like
it's
fun
fun.
little toys. We can see what
fun.
all does everything. But I think for now, we are gonna hit the hay. We're gonna eat some din. We're gonna get some grub in our body, take all this makeup off.
Yes!
And we will see if anything happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally the ghost just threw the spirit box off the bed.
I'd be mad too if I couldn't eat on the mortal plane. I'd be like, I'd
damn.
be raging right now.
We're sitting here bragging about all the food we're gonna eat, and it's like, shit, man.
I actually am I've been so hungry this whole time. I can only imagine what my resting hunger face was with an eye patch.
We're gonna take this off though and spend the night, and if anything happens, you'll be the first to hear about it. But now it is time for our sleepover in the haunted hotel. So
I was gonna try to do this, but my old lady arm, that just took a full like 30 seconds to move my joint. Time for bed.
time for bed. Like, Oh, a little nappy nap. But all right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Bye. Okay, here's the digs. Here's where we're sleeping tonight, baby. Right next to where the ghost was, maybe. Over here is a TV. Just this cute little mirror. And hello, I just took off all my makeup. It's super cute. We'll be having some of that tomorrow. We are on the 8th floor. Oh wow, this is a pretty big closet. And then this is the bathroom. The lighting in here is so good. I really kind of wish I had taken some photos in cosplay in here. Oh my God, if the ghost opens the door in the night, we sure will be able to hear that. The girls are getting food now, but I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a room tour. Wow, the Biltmore dress.
Can you imagine?
Such a fancy hotel, they got a gown. And that's like the dinner legend over there.
Not unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed?
Totally unconfirmed. I really couldn't figure out who they were.
Wow. Oh my God, wait, I just thought it was like
I also feel like that it should be unidentified.
unidentified, not unconfirmed, right?
Yeah, like this is unconfirmed, question mark.
Thomas Jackson?
Well, as a question mark.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense, like unidentified.
Yeah.
Would make more sense. Oh wow. I don't know what you are. Is this where they got like shoes shine and stuff? Huh. It's the end of the historic corridor, it looks like. But lots of history here, for sure. Oh my God, you guys. I woke up so late the following morning, and I'm going to explain to you why, that we did not have enough time before checkout to film another clip for this video talking about our experiences during the night. And I slept in so late because I was having the funkiest dreams. I'm so sure that it was number one, us ghost hunting, of course. And then number two, we ate like right before we went to sleep. But I was just having the weirdest dreams, like felt like I was waking up on the hour every hour. I could not fall asleep. And ask anyone, ask Eleanor, I am the heaviest sleeper around. Like I am that girl who sets like 10 alarms before I wake up because I need 10 alarms before I wake up. I cannot wake up for anything. I usually just am not that light of a sleeper, but there was something weird in the air. I don't even really have like a cohesive dream plot to tell you about. Most of the time in my dreams, it almost like, you know when you were a kid and your mom would come to your room and say, all right, get up for school. Maybe this was just me. And you'd be like, okay, mom, I'll get up for school. And then you would like dream, you would stay in bed and you would dream that you woke up and started putting on your clothes, like started brushing your teeth, did the whole thing to get ready for school. It kind of felt like one of those dreams. Like I would wake up and I would like start to leave the hotel room, or I would go like to the bathroom or something just to, I don't know, like get ready for the day. I kept dreaming that it was morning and I was getting ready. I'm sure it was just my brain unable to turn off, but I don't know. That's why we couldn't film another clip for this. I'm so sorry, it's totally my fault. That being said, I really hope that this is a video that you guys enjoyed. This was so fun for Elle and I to film. We've been talking about doing something like this for so freaking long, and I am really excited we got to do it at the Hazbin Hotel, the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my bestie Eleanor. I will have her link down below. She is Snitchery everywhere online. I want to say a really big thank you to my subscribers who are members of this channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive perks, including members only videos, polls to help me decide on future video topics, and so much more, you can click that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. An extra special thank you to my VIP loves for their continued and generous support of the channel. I love and appreciate you all very, very much. I love you all very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.